President Trump is encouraging Harley-Davidson owners to boycott the company if it moves manufacturing overseas to avoid tariffs. The president tweeted yesterday that the U.S. will soon have a level playing field or better. Until then, American manufacturers are finding ways to keep going. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. And some manufacturers here in the U.S. are getting hit twice. First, when they import raw materials, and then when they export the final product, as we learned on a recent trip to South Carolina, where some lawmakers are now being urged to take action.
Stand up and do something about it. Oh, my God.
South Carolina Republican Tom Rice is home for August recess.
Those tariffs are taxes on the working people.
At each of his town halls we attended, the same issue came up: trade.
If it needs to be corrected, and we all agree with that.
South Carolina is where farming meets manufacturing. BMW's Spartanburg plant is its largest in the world. Dozens of auto part manufacturers have sprung up around it.
This is the raw bar that has the 25% tariff on it.
Daryl Kidd is the sales manager at MSI in Rock Hill, where they build forklift components using Canadian steel. The president imposed tariffs on that steel in June, which drove up the price.
We had to evaluate and actually pass on about a 15% increase to our customer base.
So your customers are paying 15% more than they were before?
Correct.
Here in the U.S.?
Here in the U.S.
Recently, South Carolina's Chamber of Commerce sent a letter to lawmakers urging them to do whatever it takes to inform the administration about the jobs at risk due to rising tariffs. But currently, 5 of South Carolina's 6 GOP congressmen are backing the president. Rice is one of them.
Well, it's not free trade if you're standing and letting the other guy stick it to you.
He argues that U.S. pressure will eventually force China and Europe to drop high, long-standing tariffs on U.S. goods.
This is the classic example of short-term discomfort for long-term gain.
In the meantime, MSI has applied for a waiver from the tariffs on Canadian steel.
Could you use U.S.-made steel?
Well, right now we can't because there is no U.S. supplier that gives us the kind of material that we use.
And with the president considering more tariffs on Chinese goods, China recently struck back, increasing its tariffs on foreign-made cars to 40%, a move that is designed to hurt U.S. auto manufacturers like BMW right there in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Alex?
Nancy, thank you.